help us sing the happy birthday song, and so we made a little karaoke to help you. So, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacob. Happy birthday to you.
Guys are doing stand-up comedy.
Remember those good old days when you actually had to stand up and do something in order to make something happen? The days where it took months to get a letter from your boyfriend or girlfriend and you could walk faster than you could drive? Of course not! Urban myths! Things your parents tell you when you want a new iPhone! Ever since the Industrial Revolution, we have made great strides to making ourselves lazier. You want to know why we have an obesity problem in this country nowadays? It's because now you don't even have to get off the couch anymore. I heard this horror story about this chick who stayed on her couch for 7 years. Her skin actually became attached to it. Literally, she needed a crane just to get out of the house. Now I consider myself one with the couch, but that's just ridiculous. But that's life in the 21st century for you. Now there is one invention that has me a little concerned. As concerned as Albert Einstein was about the atomic bomb. The iPhone. Have you seen one of these little black boxes? Now me, I can take any phone just so long as I can talk to someone. With this thing, you can do anything. There's an app that texts, an app that calls, an app that plays your favorite line from the movies, an app that orders pizza, breaks up with your girlfriend, makes fun of your teachers, get maps of Mars, order pizza and break up with your girlfriend, you name it. I actually said that the iPod has everything but the kitchen sink. Then, a friend of mine showed me an app that was, you guessed it, the kitchen sink. Now see what the point of it is, you still can't get a drink from your phone. Now all this thing needs is a cloning device. In fact, with all this technology, it is now possible for high school students to complete covert operations thanks to an invention called the mosquito ring. You know how we're not supposed to have and or use phones during school? Well, now that I'm graduating, I guess I can let you in on a little secret. And that secret is, we all have cell phones, and we use them all the time! You just don't notice it because of the mosquito ring. Now apparently you have these hairs in your ear that allow you to hear. Once a specific hair dies, you can never hear that pitch again, meaning old bald people can't hear high-pitched noises. The mosquito ring is a high-pitched, irritating ringtone that takes advantage of this. Supposedly, a student can hear this, answer his phone, pissing off every student in the class because it's like a frickin' dog whistle, while the teacher remains blissfully unaware that a phone is going off. Works all the time in Mr. B's class. Doesn't really work for young hot substitutes. Now, you hear all this stuff about texting nowadays. We are so caught up with this new technology that two people can be in the same room, not even look at each other, pull out their phones, and have a conversation. They are willing to shoot a beam halfway to the moon, hit a satellite, bounce it right back to the earth, when it would be slightly faster and a heck of a lot cheaper to turn their head and go, "Hi, how are you?" I actually know how texting was invented. Now picture these two girls trying to figure out how to insult another girl without her knowing. Now, instead of whispering into their phones, they can type the message out with 2 fingers. In fact, I have seen many girls master the art of texting with the phone still in the pocket. There is no other form of communication where you can sit there and smile at someone while you are stabbing them in the back. Did you know that texting has its own language now? I think it was invented by some blonde chick who couldn't spell Jack. I mean, I keep getting these text messages that I have no clue what they mean. I look at these things and it looks like Egyptian hieroglyphs, like, oh my gosh, what does OMG mean? What the heck is this LOL thing going around? Who the heck is LOL? LOL, what the hell? And what is this bad use of semicolons and apostrophes and... Oh wait, that's a face that's smiling at me, never mind. It's actually kind of cute. In fact, I'm enrolling in a class called Texting 101. Understanding and using instant messaging. Apparently it counts as a foreign language credit. I think the girls have the lingo down because as soon as I stepped into the class, I learned that every student was a guy. Must be the way the female brain is wired, I don't know. Now, in an age where technology has taken off, there are always those who are left behind. Like my mom. Every time she loses the remote, I'm always the one she calls to come and find it, usually sitting right next to her in plain sight. Every time we get a new toy like the DVD player, the DVR, the Wii, I'm always the one who has to show her how to work it. Now she has an iPad. I bet my dad $20 that she couldn't figure out how to turn the dang thing on. Now, I'm the one who has to get her all the apps she wants. Why she wants that Angry Birds app, I shall never know. Well, there is one bright side. I heard a rumor about this new app that's coming out that can find the remote for her, and I am $20 richer. I love this new age. Good night, everybody. I'll be here all week. You've been a wonderful crowd.